Dear students, welcome back. Let's begin our PT2 portions. Students, tell me which lesson we have to learn next. We have to learn 5th chapter, that is the story of cloth making. Food, shelter and clothing are the three basic needs of a human being. All are equally important. Students, previous chapter we have learned that we wear clothes according to seasons and on occasions. In this lesson, you learn about what are fibers, types of fibers, difference between natural fibers and man-made fibers, how different clothes are made using different fibers. The process of spinning, weaving and shearing, people associated with clothes. Now let's understand what are fibers. Small thin threads are called fibers. Clothes that we use today are made of fibers. These fibers are woven into beautiful fabrics. Fibers are used to make clothes. Students, from where do we get these fibers? We get these fibers from plants and animals. These fibers are converted into yarns. What are yarns, by the way? Yarns are long continuous threads that can be directly woven into fabrics. Fabrics are the pieces of cloths used for making clothes. That means the yarn can be woven into fabrics that can be cut and stitched into clothes. Now let's learn the types of fibers. There are two types of fibers. They are natural fibers and man-made fibers. What are natural fibers? Fibers obtained from natural sources such as plants and animals are called natural fibers. For example, cotton, jute, linen, coir, etc. are obtained from plants. Wool and silk are common fibers which are obtained from animals. Now let's learn man-made fibers. What are man-made fibers? Man-made fibers or artificial fibers are made in factories. For example, rayon, nylon, polyester and terylene are man-made fibers. These fibers are made by chemicals. Now let's understand how different clothes are made using different fibers. How is cotton fiber turned into cloths? Cotton clothes are made of cotton fibers. We get cotton from cotton plant. Cotton grows in small pods. These pods are picked and cotton is separated from them. The fiber is cleaned and then dried. Once this process completes, the large bales of cotton fibers have been sent to mills. They are processed into yarn or thread, which is further made into fabrics. Spinning. What is spinning? The process by which cotton is made into threads is called spinning. The machine which is used to make cotton into thread is called spinning wheel. The yarn or thread further made into cloths. Now let's understand what is weaving. The process by which threads are made into cloths is called weaving. Have you ever seen the machine which is used to weave the clothes? The machine which is used to weave the cloth is called a loom. In textile mills, spinning and weaving are done together on big machines. Students, look at this picture. Tell me which plant gives us cotton? A cotton plant gives us cotton. It grows in small pods. Then it picked and separated. Then they processed into threads, which is further made into fabrics. Eventually, we get the cotton cloths. Students, don't forget what is spinning and weaving. The process of making cotton into thread is called spinning, and the process of making thread into cloth is called weaving. Now let's see how wool is turned into cloths. You have already learned that woolen clothes are made of wool and we get it from sheep. The sheep have fleece on their bodies. Fleece means thick hair of the sheep. Have you ever wondered how the wool from the sheep becomes a sweater? The sheep have a special kind of fur which grows in a curly way. Once a year, the sheep's wool is removed by shearing it. The cutting of wool using big scissors or machines is called shearing. Now you may have this doubt, does it hurt a sheep when the sheep's wool is being sheared? Not at all. It is just as the sheep is having a haircut. However, once the wool is collected, it is cleaned and washed. When it becomes soft, it is spun into yarn or ball of wool. These threads are used to knit sweaters, pullovers and shawls. Finally, we get the fabric which the sweater you wearing is made. Students, this much only you learned today. This is part 1. Part 2 I will send in next class. Along with I am sending the notes. You write it in the copy. Any topic is not understanding, you ask to me. Thank you.